let's move on. Let's move on to the 4 year cycle. They talk about the halving, and then 2 years later is the blow off top. But so the bottom is a year after the blow off top, and then a year later is the halving, and then you have the massive bull market for 2 years. So the question is, so everyone said that this past bull market it was over. Cycles are going to have to lengthen. That was Benjamin Cowan's thesis: lengthening cycles, diminishing returns. Um, they were wrong about the lengthening cycles. They were right about the diminishing returns. It topped out pretty much exactly when it was supposed to top out, which was very interesting. And now the thing is, so I was thinking, okay, we're still on schedule, but now you have the Fed tightening. So I was thinking maybe that would lengthen. That would actually lengthen. That would lengthen this bear market. It could be more than 2 years. The cycles might be broken, and eventually it's going to have to break. But it's been following it like clockwork until now. But now it comes out. So basically, according to the cycle schedule, the bottom's supposed to be around now, maybe in a week or two. You know, we're pretty much a year out from the top. So the bottom's supposed to be in, and it's coinciding where inflation's starting to cool off. We just got the CPI print was 7.7, which was lower than expected. The Fed said in the last speech, this or the next rate hike is going to be the last 75 basis point rate hike, which means they're going to start lowering the rate hikes or freezing them completely, depending on inflation, which seems very bullish for the markets. I'm saying if that's the case, that would be very bullish for the markets. Also, coinciding with when the bottom is supposed to be in, you have this massive thing with Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX completely crashing the markets down to we're now at like 16.5. Bitcoin went to as low as 15,000. So I mean, it's interesting how things fall into place. Things are, it's really things are conveniently coinciding. Global events are conveniently coinciding with how the 4 year cycle is going to play out. But obviously, we don't know how things are going to play out. We never know. What do you think about the 4 year cycle?
I don't know. I mean, like if we get global adoption, like could we just blast off into some kind of like super cycle thing? I don't know. I'm not like the best expert on this stuff, but yeah, like you said, it seems like they're gonna stop the interest rate hike soon. So I like to listen to like this guy Gregory Mannarino and George Gammon. So I'm really like learning. I'm in the process of learning a lot about like I guess money outside of crypto, like macroeconomics, I guess stuff. Um, yeah, it's interesting. I remember watching Benjamin Cowan too. That's funny. Like we are very similar in like the
Yeah.
stuff we've done and like the paths we've taken in crypto and stuff. So yeah, I mean it seemed pretty plausible. There's this guy I like. You might have seen him. It's DIY investing, and he started talking about Hex and Pulse and PulseX, and he's like overlaid this cycle with like 2015, and he thinks we could be about to, the length. I guess he's saying like the lengthening cycle could play out still, where like all of a sudden within the next month or two we go off. So it's a nice hopium to like listen to, where I'm like, whoa,
Yeah.
maybe that does happen. But
I mean, but that's not a lengthening because we're in a bear market, so the bull market didn't lengthen.
I
Because I
guess I
mean,
guess technically it wouldn't be lengthening cycle, but
it would be, yeah.
he seems to think this could be like some sort of big correction, like flush everyone out. I think I don't know. I guess conspiracy theory talk of like the market of like this is just like retail, everyone get wrecked, and then now like because I've heard Robert Kiyosaki and George Gammon, they're like I like Bitcoin at 10K, and they've been saying that, and so I find it interesting. It's like now the big money can come in and basically take everyone's Bitcoin, take everyone's Ethereum. It's like yeah, give it to us, and then from there. But I don't know. Maybe the 4 year cycles hold. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, no, I was a believer that it would break because of the rate hikes, and now I'm starting to become more of a believer in the 4 year cycle um, staying intact. But I guess we don't know until we know, right? Eventually, it will break. It's just a matter of when, and you just got to buy
Yeah,
the best project. That's what I think. What do
Yeah,
you
I
think?
wonder if I mean Hex kind of front ran everything else last time. If that's gonna happen again. Um, I don't know.
That would be nice. That would be nice.